Hello, it is fishbulbgeek and we are back with Persephone Hawk and we are going to, follow up rumours and anything else we stumble across because there's plenty of markers on the map. And let's just start with Ariane.
Not yet.
Please, Sir Thra.
I am sorry for your loss, mistress. But I can offer your son mercy only if he turns himself in.
I'm trying to find him, but...
The Templars cannot tolerate apostates.
I'm guessing that Templar wasn't here to offer your son his good wishes.
I am Ariane. My boy, Fainriel. He's all I have. All my family. When I learned he had magic, I could not bear to send him to the Circle. But his connection to the Fade, it gives him nightmares. Dreams of demons speaking in his mind. I would rather lose him to the Circle than to himself.
Did your son run away?
He learned I had contacted Sir Thrask. He felt I betrayed his trust. He thinks he can live free of the Circle, but I am afraid without proper training, he'll kill himself.
Those look like Dalish tattoos. Why do you live in the city?
I was born to the Dalish, but came to Kirkwall for a time and dallied with a human merchant, Vincento. When I found I was with child, neither Vincento nor my tribe wished the burden of an elf-blooded human infant. I raised Fainriel myself, here in the alienage.
Wow, the Dalish are dicks.
Tell me the whole story.
I learned years ago that my son likely had magical talent, but we could not bear the thought of him locked in the gallows. So we hid. When the nightmares began, Fainriel still refused to contact the Circle. But I truly think they are the only people who might save his life.
I mean, really? You live in Kirkwall and you still think that? That circle in particular? Wow, you should have tried moving somewhere else.
What kind of dreams is he having?
He dreams of demons, calling to him, pulling him into their world. Every day, it grows harder to wake him. That is why I turn to the Circle. They are the only ones that can protect a mage from his own powers.
No, an education is the only thing that can protect a mage from his own powers.
Abominations are always so awkward at family reunions.
No, please, you must find him before...
Oh wow, sarcastic
Before
Hawk's the
demons finish
funniest
their
Hawk.
work.
So
He must be brought to
inappropriate.
safety. If you won't do it for Fainriel, do it for Kirkwall. The Templars say a lad like my son is a danger to the whole city if left untrained.
Of course they'll say that, they're Templars.
I'll bring your son back to safety. I promise.
Templars under
I
Meredith,
don't
who
know
is
where
like the
Fainriel
most
is
paranoid,
but
suspicious,
there are
evil
two
woman
places you might
ever.
start your search. Sir Thrask has been looking for him. If you speak
Oh,
to
the
him in
gallows, yes.
he'll be able to tell
I've been
you what
wanting to
ground
go
he's
to the
already
gallows.
covered. And Fainriel's father, Vincento, recently returned from Antiva. He's a merchant in the Lowtown Bazaar. Fainriel might have sought him out.
I will not leave you fearful for a moment longer than necessary.
We'll find him before the Templars. Don't trust them to have your son's best interest at heart.
My husband Wesley was a Templar. They're not all fanatics to be feared.
Thank you. It has
No,
been a
but the
lonely
ones in
time
Kirkwall
hiding.
might be.
It's almost a relief to finally confront this openly.
Yeah, you're like 100% the problem. I have already made up my mind about this quest. I know what I'll be doing, which is what I always... No, I think I have done it both ways. But, yeah, she is very much part of the problem. Where am I going with this exactly? No, yes? This way. Oh! Hello. No, he looks like... What? Where are these mercenaries coming from, by the way? Ooh, I think that was a good shot. Right, okay, what's gonna get the most? Oh, that might do. very nicely. Oh wow, they're right behind me. Oh, dead drop. What's that from? I think they're attacking. Who are they attacking? Is that possibly... Oh, they're going after Anders, eh? In the middle of the day? That's foolish of them. Oh no, that's not good.
I'll deal with this.
Got one.
That's enough.
Yeah, let them get attacked while they're stunned. Alright. Okay, not actually sure what that one was. Apart from dead drop.
There's the dead drop. Hopefully the wardens will appreciate this.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Right, okay, let's see. What else do we have to do around here? Do you have anything for me, by the way? Okay, bit of leveling up, getting people geared up. Nothing too exciting going on, so... Ooh, another shop. Let's just check it. Good if you're a mage, apparently. Need more recipes. Do you sell any more recipes? Fenris, move!
You should meet my husband, Hawk. Perhaps an evening out sometime.
Yeah, okay, that's very polite. Check your merchandise first. Ooh, actually, I think people are pretty good. And apparently all of that is pretty darn terrible. Oh wow, everything's terrible. Oh, he's rubbish. Enchanto, you're useless.
Greetings, my lady. You look like a woman who'd appreciate the finest rubies from Antiva gracing her lovely neck. I bring only the best northern merchandise to the free marches.
I have just looked at your shop and that is such a lie.
Actually, I'm more interested in your son.
My lady, I'm a bachelor. I've never met a woman of sufficient beauty and charm to tie Vincento down.
That's the best you can do with a guard staring you in the face.
Let us not ruin the day with such weighty thoughts. Perhaps I could show you my silks.
Perhaps you could stop jerking me around and tell me where your son is.
The boy is a mage of elven blood. Do you wonder I fear for him?
What?
I do not wish to discuss my personal life. Let me know if you want to see my wares.
Huh, I thought I was gonna get something else from him there. Oh well. Fair enough.
Something of yours, Sarah.
No. Oh, it's not night. Oh, hang on, what's this? A badly copied leaflet, eh? Friends of Kirkwall. Thought I'd already read that. Guess not. I do happen to know that Varric has something for me. Is it over? Yeah, here it is. The Hanged Man. Is it gonna? Yeah, that just took a moment or two to load there, which is, awesome. 2 stars indicate basic equipment for your level. Well, Yeah, that's fine. I'm always going to be pushing for the highest number of stars, basically. Oh yeah, I've picked up some runes. Oh, I
You
thought this
owe us,
only happened at
Isabella.
night.
Well, Lucky, I'll tell you what. Since the information you gave me was worth nothing, that's what I'll pay you.
Me and my boys will get our money's worth, bitch.
Oh, you poor sweet thing. Tell me, Lucky, is this worth dying for? I didn't think so.
She's so sassy. I love her. Hello, Isabella.
You're new around here, aren't you? Welcome, and keep your wits about you. You're nothing but tits and arse to the men in this place, and they won't hesitate to grab at both.
Speaking from experience, are we?
After a few broken fingers here and there, they got the idea. I'm Isabella. Previously Captain Isabella. Sadly, without my ship, the title rings a bit hollow. You're Ferelden, aren't you? You have that look about you. I was in Denerim not too long ago. You know, you might be just what I'm looking for to solve a little problem I have.
Can't anyone fix their own lives around here?
Must be something in the water. Someone from my past has been pestering me. I've arranged for a duel. If I win, he leaves me alone. But I don't trust him to play fair. I need someone to watch my back.
Oh well, watch your
I think
back.
I could manage watching your back.
I'll bet. I've arranged to meet Hader in Hightown after dark. I'll meet you there.
Yeah, I do like me a little bit of Isabella.
I hear good things about you, Anders. Not what I expected.
From a mage, you mean?
I didn't say that.
How else would you judge me? What else am I a shining example of?
Other Fereldans lurking in Darktown? And you're not.
You
Oh, I guess I
have a fair point.
do. I have to come here at night. I thought I could come here and get the rewards for clearing out the gangs. Maybe I do have to come here at night. Oh well, since we're here, let's speak to Varric. Hello, Varric. I wish I could have everybody in my squad all the time.
So, I've been dying to know. What was going through your head when you fought that ogre?
For the first few seconds. What do they feed those things?
I don't know anyone else that's even seen one. You're lucky just to be standing here. Somehow, Hawk, I imagine things won't be dull with you around. Not that I expect the deep roads to be boring, mind you. Constant threat of doom does tend to keep you awake.
A lot of things can keep you awake, you know. I wouldn't reach for the doom first.
Sure, I could have a cup of tea in the morning, but I hear it's bad for you. I've spent my whole life in Kirkwall. Dangerous enough most days, but it doesn't compare to the deep roads. So, this will be, let's just call it an adventure, I guess.
Great. Now we're adventurous.
Oh, okay. Thought he was going to give us a mission rather than just a chit chat. I don't mind a chit chat. Let's be honest. Okay. I'm gonna have to come back here at night, I suspect, to get my reward. Who do I want to be in my party? Remove all. So, I mean, yes, but he's super grumpy. Alright, let's go for you, and you, because I suspect that's who we're taking into the deep roads. Let's give it a try, shall we? See what they're actually like. And, oh, we haven't taken you out for a while. Let's level you up quickly. Okay, now we've done all that, let's go and pick something to do, shall we? So that's... oh, the gallows is now open. We're also... is it worth nipping there very briefly? We're gonna nip there very briefly. Oh, 2 gold. That's actually not bad. I don't think I can order any... but yeah, oh, I can afford a rune of protection. Okay, I'll order one for now. Don't really have any more of those. Do I actually... yeah, I think I actually have to go to... oh, right, okay. Oh, fair enough. Oh, I've forgotten his name. Enchantment. What's his name? Sandal. I think I need to go to Sandal to actually do any rune encrypting. I should probably get on that because I think I've got like 3 runes. There must be people that have rune slots in their armor that could do with just that little bit of something extra to help them. I do kind of want to double down on fire protection for dragon stuff, actually.
What?
No.
Just wondering if the feathered pauldrons are an essential part of the moody rebel mage persona.
What are you talking about?
I'm working on an epic poem about a hopelessly romantic apostate, waging an epic struggle against forces he can't possibly defeat.
What do you mean, can't possibly defeat?
Well, it's not a good story unless the hero dies.
Okay, very quickly level up. Okay, so we went shop, didn't really have anything that special. There is lots of Templars, so that's terrifying. So of course I've taken 2 apostate mages with me. It could only be funnier if I actually had Meryl with me as well, every single time I came into the gallows. Oh, that would be funny. Right. Ah, yes. So, Solivitus with the terrible hair.
Ah, welcome, my dear friend.
There are some truly awful hairstyles to choose from in this game.
My apologies in advance. Our shelves are a bit bare at the moment. Actually, if you're interested, I could use a bit of help to remedy that.
I'd have preferred, like, the balding look or anything to that hair. That's just, I think, the worst hairstyle in the game.
Remedy that. Potions shop. You, my good man, are priceless.
The pun wasn't intentional, although I may use that next time. It's been too dangerous to leave the city of late, and the substances I require for my creations are, of course, elsewhere. Perhaps you could find them. You'll be compensated for your time, have no fear. I'll also give you first pick of my new creations.
Make up a list of what you need, and I'll keep an eye out for you.
Perfect. A discount on everything in the shop, Sirrah.
Okay, so that is related to collecting all of the crafting ingredients, and there's definitely some you can only get by doing all of the side missions. because some missions won't become available if you don't have everyone in your party and do certain prerequisite missions. And when I come across them later in the game, because those types of ones will come across later in the game, I will point them out, assuming I remember. Okay, so for sale in their shops, he's got the spell for restoration potion, and this one has the spell. Oh no, the rune for lightning warding. So I bought them. Let's see, anything else in here before I go and speak to people? We'll talk to him in a minute. I will be talking to all of these people later. That's like quest related. It's nice that the gallows are back to normal now. Ah, yes, I knew there was an Enigma of Kirkwall thing in here. Obviously after a year they've cleared out all the people. Although it's hard to say if we were actually in the gallows earlier or if the docks area we're in is just exactly the same map. I honestly can't remember if it had these statues. I don't think it is. I think they just reused the map asset, which always gets me confused. So let's go ahead and talk to Thrask. Sir Thrask, sorry.
Are you the Templar who is pursuing the boy Fainriel?
I did not realize his name was known so widely. Are you a friend of his?
Have you met him? What is he like?
From his mother's description, he sounds much like any youngster we bring to the Circle. Frightened of his gift, resentful at losing his freedom, convinced he is the one exception to our laws. Hardly someone you would wish the power to murder people with his mind.
Well, aren't you just narrow-minded? Mind you, you're a Templar, you've been well indoctrinated.
No young boy should have to face down demons alone.
It is surprising what sympathies mages evoke. I always expect people to be more wary of their powers than touched by their struggles. If we do not find Fainriel soon, it will not matter. Either he will be taken by the demons, or by less mystical predators. And I have said more than enough on the topic. This is a Templar matter, and we will be handling it.
Seems like you Templars could use all the help you can get.
True. It is surely not in the lad's best interests to turn away anyone who seeks to find him. There is a Templar, former Templar, by the name of Samson. He left the Order due to philosophical differences. He has been known to help mages flee Kirkwall. If Fainriel went to him, Samson wouldn't tell me. He stays out of sight by day, but I've seen him at night, near the entrance to Darktown.
Yes, I've seen him at night as well. Right, okay. Yes. Let us go forth and... Ooh, wait, why is that? Oh, it's because that's where I am. Oh, let's hand that in, why not? We seem to be getting a lot done today. Hawks being a busy little bee. Oh, do I need to have... I don't think I need to have her in my party. I think I can just stay here to watch it. Yep, I can just stay here to watch it.
How dare you! I am guard captain! I won't be treated like this! Ferelden, bitch, this was none of your affair! I'll see you hanged, quartered! This will not stand!
We found a number of debts to suspect peoples. Such poor character. But you, Aveline Valen, have proven your loyalty and ability.
The guard deserves better than him, Messire.
Indeed. The Viscount would have you put your care for the men into direct practice. You will assume the captain's job.
What?
In due time, of course. There will be training, approvals, Months, at least. But who better to rebuild respect than the woman who exposed this embarrassment? Resolve any outstanding business, guardswoman. You will be very busy.
Yep. Okay. Can we talk to her?
I'm with you.
Oh, right. Okay. That's fair enough. So yeah, she's a guard now. Oh, guardsman Donna.
You have my thanks. Aveline was wise to bring you. She will make a fine captain.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't think there's anything else here. Oh no, but you do want to talk to me now.
Always where you need.
Nope. No, you don't. Okay, I'm curious now. What? Let's level up first. Okay, that presumably just means that Aveline is there ready to join the group if we want her or need her. So, on that note, we've got plenty to do in Hightown. So, let's go ahead and do this. Yes, loads, including going to the Chantry, because I think we can hand in the duty quest, the DLC quest for Sebastian. So, does he become part of our party? I don't think he does. He's not going to become a permanent part of our party because, you know, if I take me and Varric, I certainly don't need a third archer. And the fact that I've got Varric doesn't mean, you know, he's not really going to be that part of my party that often. Unless this works. If this works, then I'll make it permanent.
Why is every service a merchant or a smith?
Don't quite know why they did that weird swapping maneuver. That was quite funny to watch.
They don't count.
But, yeah.
You're kidding.
Of course I am. We come to the surface with the skills our ancestors had, Blondie.
Oh, yes. Enchantment.
Beekeepers.
Ah, oh. Okay, so... Well, why not, eh? Seeing as that's the only one I have there, and you can have... That'll do. So you've got 72 armor plus 17 health plus 7 armor. 708 fire resistance, that's not bad. Oh, 16 armor. How is yours so much? Oh, is that because it's like your actual... Yeah, I might change that later, but for now I think that'll do nicely. I don't have any more weapon runes, and I'm not going to give that to anyone else.
Varric, where did you get off to? And what are you planning?
Bartrand, so suspicious. I have in fact brought us our future partner.
What? Partner? You stupid nug-humping dirt farmer. Why did you go promising something like that?
Because if we don't get this expedition moving, brother, then we won't have any profits to argue about, will we?
Maybe you have a point.
There's so much love here. It's very comforting.
What I'd love is the coin to back up my brother's confidence. How about it, human?
I'm still figuring that part out.
And how about you tell me when that happens? Until then, you're not much of a partner.
Relax, Bartrand. Have I ever let you down?
You don't want me to answer that.
Hey, I've got maps. You didn't have maps. Alright, is this probably going to be one of those return a... Ooh. Oh yeah. I'll take that bounty. I forgot about bounty. Haha, yes.
No loitering.
Right. Somebody's got something for me. Oh, help wanted. I'll take that. Oh yes, Nanette. You're just like hand something in.
I heard you lost something. This it?
Oh, there's so many things to see and do. Oh yes, this guy's an arse.
What do you mean you can't help me? This is a domestic matter, Sirrah. If your wife has chosen to leave you, there's nothing we can do. Ninette is my wife. She's legally bound to me. Bring her back. We're done here.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, but he is not a very nice
Why are we still paying those sluggards?
nice guy. I mean, they would make him more Legion. I'm naturally predisposed to hate the French. No offense to any French people, that's just the way it is.
You should pay someone else.
I'm British.
Well, like me. I like being paid.
If you can find Ninette, I will gladly pay you. That foolish woman has caused me nothing but embarrassment. She needs to be dragged home. Her family is getting suspicious.
That's
They
it.
think I might have
That's the real reason you want her
done
back.
something to her.
You don't want to be
Even if-
sued or murdered.
I just want to make sure they know I didn't do it.
You're more concerned what her family thinks than what happened to her.
Ninette keeps the company of other men. Huh? And makes no secret of it. I'll be better off with her gone. Well, as long as her family knows I had nothing to do with it. They would ruin me otherwise.
I can't imagine why she'd leave you. You're such a prize.
It wasn't always like this. We were in love once. She defied her parents to marry me. Sometimes, I wonder if I dreamed those years.
Oh, poor guy.
How long has your wife been gone?
About a month. I wasn't worried at first. She's run off before. Ninette is uncontrollable, you see. She comes and goes as she pleases.
I mean, to be fair, she does sound like a terrible wife.
Do you think Ninette might be in trouble?
It's her own doing, gallivanting about with men half her age. Pah! She's just trying to show me I am tied to her purse strings.
Yeah, okay, so they're probably, like, just really terrible for each other. They probably have, like, a really hot, hot, heavy, intense romance, and foolishly got married.
Why would her family
Those things
think you
never
did
end
something
well,
to her?
do they?
They think I married her for her inheritance, and they know we have been fighting. They believe this is reason enough for me to hurt her, but I swear on Andraste's pyre, I have done nothing.
I'll try my best to find Ninette and bring her home.
You should talk to Jethan at the Blooming Rose. I didn't know she visited whores until Jethan sent a letter to our house. He even sent her flowers once. Lilies. Her favorite. Ah, talking about it makes my head hurt. Good luck to you, Sarah.
Yeah, I'm conflicted because she sounds like an awful woman as well. But he's really not a nice guy, so I don't know, do I decide that two very bad people for each other just married each other, or do I think that I don't know what to think. Usually I just think he's a douchebag and leave it be, but sometimes when you dig into it, I think, well, they definitely shouldn't have gotten married, but maybe not the worst thing in the world.
And Andraste
Oh no,
did
you.
say,
Alright, so let's just go to.
please,
Can you help me? My brother. Don't worry. Helping people and killing people are what I'm best at.
I hope there will be no call to kill anyone, Sirrah. Karen was always so devout, so idealistic. He was so proud when the Templars accepted him. I pleaded with him not to. You hear dark rumors about the Templars and Knight Commander Meredith.
What happened to the sound there for a second?
And now my brother is gone.
So you think the Templars, what, killed and ate your brother?
Maker forbid. I don't know what happened. He just stopped writing me. I tried to see him, but Knight Commander Meredith threw me out. They won't tell me anything.
Yeah, I'm a mercenary.
I'd be putting myself at risk, possibly crossing the Templars. Why should I do this for you?
I have precious little, but if you find my brother, I will manage some way to pay you. Perchance, in your journeys, if you find yourself in the gallows, ask the other recruits, Wilmerd and Hugh, about my brother. They were Karen's closest friends in the Order. If anyone knows where he is, it's them. Maker bless you and watch after you in this endeavor.
Alright, and you are... Which one is this? Oh, I think I know which one this is.
You there, Ferelden. I wish to speak with you. I've heard you have dealings with certain elements in the city. You can get things done on the sly, as they say.
That's a fancy way to put it.
I am a magistrate in this city, and as such, I wish to hire you for a small, albeit important, job. A man I sentenced to a life in prison has escaped custody. He's been tracked to an abandoned ruin outside the city. I'd like you to retrieve the fugitive and hand him over to the guard.
Why is there such a clamor to catch this man? What has he done?
He's escaped. That's reason enough to catch him.
We're both intelligent people. There's something in the ruins, isn't there?
There is something, yes. There are creatures in the ruins. The guards I sent are ill-equipped to deal with such beasts.
I'll take the job.
Bring the fugitive in alive, quickly and quietly. Not only will you be well paid, you'll have the gratitude of a city magistrate. Useful for a refugee, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I know exactly which quest this is, and I am making no promises, sir. Now, do I actually have to go into the Chantry for this? I thought I would see Sebastian outside, but I guess I actually have to go in. So, let's go ahead into the Chantry. I don't think we've been into the Chantry during the day, actually. I do like that in Inquisition you go back to outfitting your companions with proper armor choices. I don't object to way 2 handles, crafting, and armor. It's a valid choice, but I prefer being able to put my companions in either A, the best armor, or B, the most ridiculous armor. I love that you can dye everybody's clothes in Inquisition. Sometimes I just put them all in the stupidest looking outfits and just giggle a lot. Well, it amuses me anyway. Alright, Sebastian, let's hand in our quest. No, actually talk to him.
So, will anyone smite me if I tell you I killed the men who wronged your family?
Excuse me, who are... My post to the Chanter's Board? Did Her Grace let that stay? I thought for sure no one even read, but you say you've killed them. You have my eternal gratitude, Sirrah. It is comforting to think my parents might now rest easily in their graves.
Your parents probably don't care much at this point, but I hope you sleep a bit easier.
Yes, I hope I will. Thank you. Consider this in advance. When I have secured my lands again, you will be paid royally. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must meet with the Viscount and petition him for aid to a fellow city.
So, you were in the circle and ran away? I don't know if I'd be brave enough to do that.
You've been an apostate your whole life.
Exactly. It was never anything I always took the risks to keep me free.
Oh, sorry. I didn't see you then. Sister Alima told me I should keep my head up more often.
Oh, there's the... Oh, yeah, there we go. Are you worth talking to right now? Probably not. Right, I'm sure there's a book up here. Although it might be more of an Act 2 sort of thing, I'm not sure. Oh no, is that just, what was that? History of the... Yeah, no, I think there's... Actually, I think it's a different quest later where you have to find certain books. I think that's what I'm sort of remembering. I'm not fussed about the codex stuff. Yeah, I think now that I'm thinking about it more, it's coming back to me. I'm pretty sure it's actually a different quest entirely that I'm thinking about with the books. Like an Act 2 or an Act 3 one. Ah, yes. Got something for you.
Look what I found. Your reason for living.
Bless my fool spirit, I never thought I'd see that again. Thank you.
Alright, there we go. Okay, so... yeah, that's us done a bunch more. Is there anything else we can, anything else we can do here? The Unbidden Rescue, eh? Still got loads of stuff. Lots of the Golden Fool. Loose Ends. Wayward Son. Oh, I'll tell you what, I haven't actually... oh no, hang on. I wanted to pick up... I think it's a Fenril. Fenril should have a mission for me. I think it's Loose Ends? Oh, is she here or is she in the docks? I thought she was in Hightown. Oh, she might be by the Blooming Rose, actually. Or is that at night? Alright, we're going to check one more thing and then I think we'll call it there for the day because we picked up a whole bunch of missions and we'll probably spend... I'm not sure how tough some of those missions would be, but I think we'll be getting to some actual action next time rather than just a bunch of conversation and wandering about, which is an important part. No, not that way.
It was meant well. I don't know if that's enough to forgive me.
Yeah, I thought a thin one might be here.
Huh. Well, I just lost a sovereign. Didn't think you'd stoop to our kind again. Or are you not too proud to make some coin?
Pride usually hasn't been my downfall.
Since you stormed off, we don't have anyone who can quite work your magic, if you know what I mean. I sent some men to fence a bit of cargo down at the docks. Haven't seen them since. I'd pay good silver for the safe return of them, or the goods.
Is this anyone I know?
When you left, we had to take on New Ferelden. Volunteers. Lad named Price was leading them. No one of your caliber.
Yeah, you just...
want to tell me
you
what
don't
you
actually
said?
want me to help you, do you? Not selling it like that. You were a little bit more charming in the introduction.
Fine fabrics, a cask of caviar, an aged wine. Anything one can liberate from a high-town merchant.
Alright, fine. I will definitely do it. Because why wouldn't
Consider it a deal.
Good. Go to the docks tonight. My boy Price was supposed to meet our buyers from the Carta there. Maybe you can find out what happened.
Alright, we have picked up a bunch of quests and fun things to do. I'll save talking to Jeppin for another mission. In fact, I think there's a couple I can do in there at the same time. But next time we're going to get into some actual action and have some fights. So that'll be fun. And I really want to see how this group's going to do up against some, some good quality enemies. So that'll be interesting as well. I want to test drive and find the best squad I can for when we do go, well, up against the dragon, which will be a test, and into the Deep Roads itself. So thank you for joining me. I do hope you've enjoyed watching as much as I have enjoyed playing as ever, and I hope you'll join me for next time where we go and do some fights. Thanks for watching, guys. Ta-ta for now.